Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play the Darkest Dungeon. My name is Sir Camus, and today we're gonna go into the ruins. We're gonna do a long mission. We need to finish 100% of room battles. We're gonna get a trinket, which is interesting, I guess, and a lot of busts that we don't really need or want. The most important reason that I do a long mission now is because I need gold, kind of. And there are more missions that give approximately the same amount of gold, and this mission obviously gives more gold, but the only characters that I really want to send out are apprentice levels. So this is basically my only choice to get the highest amount of gold. So I'm gonna bring a leper, a bounty hunter, an occultist, and a plague doctor, which is a formation known as Blights Out, apparently. The leper have given the legendary bracer to increase his damage. As well as a fortunate armlet, which increases his accuracy quite nicely. Then we have the bounty hunter, who is quite weak in my opinion, honestly. He's quite fragile, especially since he is, I think, typically in like the second position of your party. So for that very reason, I've given him a tough ring to be able to withstand stuff, incoming damage a little bit better. It only takes like half a point of damage out of his outgoing damage, so that's not too bad. He also has an unmovable helmet, which prevents him from getting moved, and also increases his move skill chance, because he has the come hither skill. I've unlocked this on him. That can probably be quite useful to pull forward a few enemies. He also can stun and deal increased damage against stunned enemies. Similarly, I have unlocked the blinding gas ability on the plague doctor. So basically the idea is that he gets a turn first. He stuns an enemy in the third position, and then the plague doctor finishes the enemy off. That's kind of my idea, although probably it's gonna work out a bit differently. I'm probably gonna use the come hither a lot, but anyway, we'll see how that goes. And then finally, I need to change the skill selection, or don't I? No, I still need to select a third skill. So I don't really need the demon's pull here. So I guess maybe Hands from the Abyss to give him something to do in case he gets into the front. I definitely want the weakening curse, the weird reconstruction, the abyssal artillery. Perhaps the demon's pull is useful, just in case. Just in case we need to clear all corpses, for example, or in case we need to pull and we want to use the other strategy that I discussed before with the bounty hunter. But anyway, all that being said, and I'm going to go to my recording application so that I can see how if the recording is still working. Okay, that's good. Anyway, this is the formation, blah 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 blah. I've explained all the strategies. Okay, then let's get into this long mission, and I am quite content with bringing 3.5 stacks of food on long missions. It seems to work out quite nicely. 2 shovels or 3? I'm thinking 3. If nothing else, I can use a shovel maybe to smash the window on a cabinet. Then we have 1 anti-venom, like 4 bandages, maybe another anti-venom. Don't remember particularly many interactables or anything like that in the ruins that require anti-venom, so I don't think so. 2 medicinal herbs, 2 skeleton keys, 3 holy waters will do, and 16 torches. Okay, well, as far as complete 100% of room battles go, this is not a bad layout. Obviously we're gonna have to go into this little corridor simply to check whether there's a room battle in here. Anyway, let's pull him to the front. I don't think that he can do much from the first position. In fact, I am sure of that. He gets a turn first, which is somewhat unfortunate. Let us use the finish him move then. Okay, and blinding gas perhaps? No, let's use that one. Make him extra powerful. And use a hue. Awesome. I love that combination actually. Okay, a crit against us. That is, you know, a little annoying, but nothing really to worry about. Abyssal Artillery gets the kill. Nice. I've, by the way, given the Occultist the same trinket as last time to increase his chances of landing debuffs. I've also given him the Surgeon's Charm to increase his healing capabilities. I believe I forgot to mention all that, so there you go. Hopefully we can carry these goods, and... ooh, those are 3 jades though. Oh, that's really irritating. No, I'm not gonna take them. Okay, so we went in this hallway for nothing, although we did acquire a few goodies. And I think I'm gonna move straight down because I want to check out those goodies in the hallway below. And that means that we are gonna have to do an extra fight, but I'm okay with that at the moment. Gives us the opportunity to... what? Hold up? No, okay. Gives us the opportunity to test out this party composition. Okay, Rent for the Old Gods is of course always an annoying attack because it causes bleed and what else have you. Yeah, that is not great. We do have the Battlefield Medicine unlocked on the Plague Doctor, of course, so we can toy with that a little bit. Uppercuts... yeah, pull him forward, I think. Let's get that out of the way. Knife in the dark. Not really a dangerous attack at all, which is exactly why I pulled him. Abyssal Artillery, maybe a weakening curse. It's very likely that we land that, which is awesome, of course. And let's prevent that bleed from taking any effect on him. Although we could also have emboldened him so that his heal would be more effective. But I think his hue is still pretty nice. That attack shouldn't deal too much damage anyway. Of course the bleed is back, which is very annoying. Let's pull him to the front, even though actually that was not really a good move, because that doesn't really help us whatsoever. Yeah. Those choices were not really great with the Plague Doctor. I really shouldn't have done that twice, actually. Yeah. We'll be fine though, we'll be fine. Sure, use a bandage. And you know what? Use that one. Get you back up to a more decent strength level. And do that one as well. 2, no bleed, fortunately. Finish him? No, that's not quite good enough. Not quite enough to kill. Emboldening Vapors now. I think that's gonna be my default move for the rest of this dungeon. Ouch. And once again the bleed is back, this time lasting 5 rounds. Wow. Anyway, you get the kill, boy. I think I'm gonna keep that bleed. And really those trinkets aren't all that good, so I'm gonna drop them. Okay, tricky. But we should be fine. Pushing him, he should be resistant to that. Pull this one forward. And Tempting Goblet, that's fine. Although, I have to say, stress isn't looking particularly great. Emboldening Vapors on our leper. Then we're gonna use maybe the Chop or maybe the Hue. Kind of depends on things. Yeah, I think the Chop may be the best choice here. Yeah, did I do that correctly? 8 to 16, 8 to 16, 13 to 26. Oh, let's do that. Okay, nice. And let's do the Come Hither. It's not gonna help us that much, but at least we can reach the Bone Noble a lot more easily then. A clumsy Axe Blade as well. It moves him further to the front, but it does mean that he kind of had to waste his turn there. That increased damage is gonna last for a couple more rounds, so that's all good. Let's cure his bleed in that case. And what else? Let's heal him up as well. He is doing quite well in terms of damage, so successful incantation on the occultist. He has the lowest stress, so I'm not really worried about that. Tempting goblet. That also means, by the way, that bringing her to the front is really not all that useful. But anyway, a flashbang, finish him. May get the kill on the bone noble, so we'll try that. Actually, we should have pulled him forward, because it does have an effect on him. Not that it really would have mattered, because we would have done that. So, another clumsy X-Blade. Now we only have to deal with the Bone Defender, who has high protection. Let's reduce his damage, if nothing else. And then we're gonna possibly knock him back? Ah, that's too bad. But we did get the stun though, so that's great. Let's embolden him as well. I like this composition. Really appeals to me. Easy peasy. Enemies really don't have a lot of health on this level, do they? Okay, well, I don't really want any of that. Although I can actually, could have eaten a little bit of food and make room, but so be it. And another fight right there. Well, we're gonna go straight for it. We are not afraid. And we've already dealt with guys like this before. Although that time we got the first move. Emboldened, I think. His stress is becoming a bit of an issue right now. Okay. Abyssal artillery. Okay, nice. And then a Hue. Ah! Well, that is unfortunate, isn't it? Okay, let's embolden him as well in that case. Oof, let's heal up. Because we have the opportunity anyway, so... Okay, let's try to get a kill on him. That failed. And now we have to deal with a bump in the night, although that is really not the worst attack in the world. And there we go. Bumpy dumpy dum. We are finding a lot of torches, which is fine by me, but you know. Tempting goblets. We're gonna have to deal with a bunch of those, I'm afraid. Obviously we finish him. How much damage is that going to do? It may get the kill, but it's only a less than 20% chance. Let's just bring him to the front, never mind. Tempting goblet on her. Alright, she's kind of still fine, but we're gonna have to do some stress healing with a campfire, presumably in the near future. Emboldening vapors. And our occultist. Oh no, never mind. Bye bye. Now they are still in the front, which is bad, but actually this is not even that bad because I can do this. And doesn't even matter, I don't even have to pull them because the corpses get destroyed from that. But one of them will still be able to do a stress attack. So we want to get rid of that if at all possible. That is not going to happen with this stuff though. That's not going to help us at all either. Yeah. Fortunately he did not select the Plague Doctor as a target, but... What would happen if you had 2 Plague Doctors and 2 Lepers? That could be kind of awesome, wouldn't it? Anyway. Okay. So we've cleared out those 2 rooms, which is nice. Now we have to deal with the long path into the darkness. Let me see. We can drop off the anti-venom, I guess. Don't really need it that much. And are you good at disarming? 40% chance. 30% chance. Well, you'll do it, but I really need to watch the stress on the Plague Doctor. In fact, I think what I'll do is I'll... Oh, we got a scout. Only a small scout, but anyway. We're gonna check out that, and I guess I'm gonna interact with that. Not that great. I'm gonna dump off the rest of them. And Bleedstone is not that great, and I think a stack of gold is worth more than that, so yeah, let's leave that be. Oh, I shouldn't have used the torch, because what I was about to say is that I will camp in this room. Okay, and I think I'll use all of the food that I can get, frees up a bit of inventory space, reduces the stress on mostly our Plague Doctor, of course. We did have something against stress, I'm pretty sure. These two abilities are quite nice. I'll probably use them after I've looked at all of the skills. This one is pretty good as well. I'll probably end up using that one. I'll use the quarantine. It gives him a bit of damage, but I think I can deal with that. He has a lot of health. Oh wow, that was excellent. That was really good. Okay, now we also have this one, Encourage. That's 2 points. The Reflection is another 3, so we have 5. And then I want to use these two. So I cannot do that. I'm 1 point short for that. More likely to surprise monsters. Do I want that? Well, I actually think... Scouting ahead really isn't worth all that much, because we have to go everywhere anyway. And if we don't, we get a message that we have completed the mission quest. So that's not really necessary. So we'll be using Tracking. Increases our surprise chance. And Reflection. Oh, did I make a... Did I think wrong? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay, that's all fine. What else? No. I wanted to use that one on our Plague Doctor. And then finally, I want to have some more stress resistance on the Plague Doctor. And then we'll go to bed. Have a nice little nap before we continue in this awful dark place. Obviously, we did get ambushed in the night, because that is what always happens. Well, actually it isn't, but anyway, it's not a good thing. Not even close. Let's definitely pull these guys to the front, because they are useless from that position. You embolden him. It's interesting that you can still do that from the front position, but anyway. Blanket fire. I don't like that attack. No, I do not. Okay, pull him to the front as well, even though we're not going to be able to get him all the way to the front. Shank, yeah, they can still use their deadlier attacks. So, oh, he cannot though, so that's good. A harmless poke makes them quite useless. Now we're going to use a Hue, I think. Has a nice chance of killing both of them as long as we land it. Awesome. So one of these guys is now incapacitated, the other is not. Let's try to stun that one. Oh, right. I did not realize that would be a knockback, so bollocks. Anyway, chop, Hue. I guess I want to get rid of the corpses. That's like the only useful thing that I can do other than healing. And I don't really need to do that at this point. You move back. You are not that fast, unfortunately, but still I'll do that, I think. You heal her back up. Okay, stun comes off, then he gets a turn, yes. Uppercut Slice could be quite nasty, but it isn't. Actually, it is a move attack. I did not know that. Okay, they dodged that, despite his increased accuracy from the campfire ability. And he's now bleeding again. Let's use a bandage. Noxious Blast or another buff. I guess a buff could be very nice. Although he's already had his turn this round, so that might not have been the best choice there. And a bleed, but the healing was still worth it. Stun that one, prevent his action this turn. Excellent. Now they may still get the first turn in the next round. Let's reduce the damage from him. Let's stun that guy. We're kind of waiting for the leopard to finish them off. I guess, in what we're doing. Let's move him back. Her back, I'm sorry. C is a C. Okay, a Hugh. Yeah, excellent. The bleed is not too bad, so we're not gonna worry about that. And we can continue. Okay, bleeding has passed. Oh, and I need to obviously change the party formation back to the way it was. And I think this is fine. Okay. 19 stress. That happens sometimes. Okay, well, we don't really need to pull her forward. But actually, we want to stun both of those guys. Ta-da! I like it. We kind of do want to do some healing, I guess, but... if we pull them forward, however... we may be able to finish them off a lot faster. So let's do that. He cannot really do anything from that position. That's good to remember as well. Hugh... yeah, why not? Nice. Even though they didn't get a double kill, one kill is still quite nice. And a clumsy axe blade is obviously not a very good attack, as the name suggests. Let's pull that one to the front, so that he is... ah, that's too bad. I was gonna say that he would be next in line, but oh well. 9 damage in total, that's not too great, but I'll live. Let's try that again then. Okay. So these guys are useless again, which is great, and he is apparently useless from that position as well. That's unexpected. Well, whatever. Cannot really say that I am bothered too much by that. What next? Finish him, maybe. Maybe actually not. If I use an uppercut, oh yeah, I can use that. If I push him back, he's useless again. Although I'll probably also kill this guy, so maybe that's a bit of a waste. Noxious Blast, no, I cannot reach him with that. Emboldening Vapors again. Leper, you're gonna be very, very devastating. 54% extra damage. You heal him up, by the way, because, yeah, you really don't have anything more useful to do at the moment. A Hugh does get rid of the corpse, so that whole pushing him back really isn't relevant anymore, but he did get a stun, so that part is still relevant. And that gets us the kill. Very nice. And we can take all of the goodies. And another busy hallway there, but we'll see about that in a minute. 600 gold, we can take all of that into our inventory. And what kind of fight is it? I'm gonna eat a bit of food, depending on how much I have left. I'm gonna eat a little bit. Just a tad. Just to make myself feel a bit better. Ah, okay, this fight isn't too bad. Especially with the surprise. And our leper, no, he doesn't. But I'm gonna give him a bit of a damage boost. Not that he needs it, but... finish him can reach that enemy, so I'll use it. And then we'll use a Hue to get rid of them. Awesome. Easy, to the point. Excellent. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. And I don't really care about those, because they're not really worth all that much. Oh, another scout. Wow, okay. We do have a few characters with increased scouting chance, but still. It's always nice to have a nice little scout. Okay, I sense a pull coming on. And a Hue. I really don't know how to pronounce Hue. It's probably just a Hue. No, I really don't know how to say it. Every time I try to say it, it's it comes out as if it is the proper name Hugh, like from Star Trek. If you know that one episode where there's a Borg they name Hugh, but anyway, it's also a quite common English name, so you probably know it. What else? I guess embolden him as well. We don't really have a lot to do for him at the moment. I mean, we could blight, I guess, but you know, why bother? And our leper, in just a second, can do a heal. Okay, I cannot carry that anymore. And I'm fine with that. 1 stack of busts is really all that I need. Okay, now this thing gives me a very nice damage boost, I believe, if I use a holy water. 30% extra damage. So with the emboldening, where is it? Oh, right there. He deals almost twice as much damage. It's a bit less, but let's just say twice as much damage as you usually would. And he also has the legendary bracer, of course. Ah, this is excellent. Excellent. We're gonna kill these guys very quickly, I think. Pull. Excellent. I love that. Maybe a flashbang on... No, I don't want to push this guy back. It has a pushback, right? No, it doesn't. It has a shuffle. I hate shuffles. It's like the one thing that I don't like. I wonder if this surprise actually counts as a stun. I think that would be fair. But yeah, whatever. Let's just do that. Not make things too difficult. And then a Hugh maybe... He is not really used for that position, but if we create corpses, he's gonna stay there anyway. So yeah, a Hugh. Okay, how many bleeds do we get? 2. Okay, that's not too bad. Fortunately, at apprentice level, it's only 3 damage, so I can definitely live with that. Let's cure it nonetheless, though. We have a couple of bandages, but I may get it. Now, you know what? Let's just use it. Let's not waste the inventory space if we get some loot in the next few rooms. Let's do that. Stun him. Excellent. He also moves to the front because of that. You heal yourself. He did cause a bleed though, which is kind of annoying, but still, that healing was definitely worth it. We didn't get a chance to use the finish him while he was stunned, which is also frustrating. I'll skip on using that bandage, just in case, you know. And use a weakening curse. I don't really... He may have a point blank shot or something similar. But anyway. It's not gonna matter because he died. Can take a lot of stuff from that. The Jade I don't really care about. I care about the busts a little bit more, but I'm probably gonna dump them off if I don't get any more of them. Blight Charm and Crests. I guess I like the Blight Charm better than the busts. So. Another trap to disarm, another food activation as well, or hunger activation, I should probably say. Alright. How many torches have we got left? 10. Oh yeah, we found a lot of them in the beginning of this dungeon, so we're definitely fine on that count. No battle in here, or we may have already known that, I don't even remember already. But we do get another nicely filled hallway with a room battle at the end. And what is this? Okay, another bone core chain. We did surprise them, which may have something to do with the tracking ability that we activated. Okay, we're gonna do a pull, obviously. Yeah, very nice. Then a hew. Finish him. I probably shouldn't have spread the damage there. I probably should have gone for the kill on the on one of the brawlers. Yeah. Oh well. Tiny mistake. It's not gonna make that much of an impact, I don't think. Although he did get a chance to act a second time even, so. We don't really need to do anything with you, so use a nice little heal on the Plague Doctor, and then another Q will finish off this battle. Okay. You still have 3 shovels, we'll use that in a second. We still have 1 holy water. I think, honestly, we don't really need a bandage. Which means that I kind of should have used it before. You know what? I'm gonna use a torch. Nice and easy. We'll probably get some goodies from this, though. Oh, we also can use a skeleton key. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. That is a lot of stuff. Okay, well, that's worth the skeleton key. And I don't really care about the portraits, so there you go. And what else? 4 busts. I care about the busts more than I care about the bandage, so yeah. Inventory management is a big part of this game, I sometimes think. Maybe a little bit too big of a part, but it is kind of interesting to have to make those kind of choices. Because you're always like, I don't want to dump that off, I want to take everything, but you can't. Okay, that's a good start. We'll also probably pull forward the other courtier, even though that's not going to prevent the Tempting Goblet attack. It is going to make the Bone Defender, I believe, useless. Or at least more useless. Also, we can finish them both off with a Hue in just a second. That worked out differently than I expected. But anyway. This is a little confusing to me for some reason. Okay, let's pull that one again. Yeah, too bad. Embolden him again. No, I'm gonna embolden him this time. And you are going to flashbang him. Then we get a shovel. Yeah, no, but we did get the stun though, so that's good. Tempting Goblet. I don't like that on him because he already has a bunch of stress. He's still doing better than the Plague Doctor though. Okay. You? Yeah, that works out nicely. Then with a pull from the Occultist, we can get both of them to the front. And that also means the Bone Courtier is going to be in the front. Until then, though, I would like them to be stunned in case we fail the attacks. Not gonna matter all that much, though. I should have attacked that guy, but no matter. No matter, doesn't matter one bit, because this dungeon, as the previous one, is actually kind of, you know, easy. Yeah, easy is, I guess, although we did have a few nasty situations, we haven't even had one death's door situation yet, so we're basically doing A-okay here. This is not really useful, but you know, we cannot reach him with any useful attacks. Finish him. Literally and figuratively. Although, actually the figurative part is also literal, so... But never mind all that. Crests. No, no, thank you, but no. Okay, another room battle. You can disarm this trap, right? Right. Well done. Hunger event. We're also gonna eat a little bit of food. We may use a campfire in the next room because that frees up an inventory slot, which allows us to fill that inventory slot with loot. Another one of these fights. Okay. Well, this time we're gonna start with that. That was a good call, I think. Maybe use Abyssal Artillery this time. Or maybe not. Or maybe I should have. Oh well. Can always use that one. I wonder if you can, in the fight against the Fulminating Prophet, if you can use pull against him. No, he's probably like 200% move resistant. That's very likely. Gets the kill and deals some damage, so the Hue is once again the perfect choice. that was nasty. That's basically why I want to do that, and that corpse disappears and he moves to the front, so he's now useless, or, you know, less useful. I keep correcting that in that way. That's really high quality commentary, I guess. Sarcasm. And finish that one. Well, I mean, I just used the attack. I didn't literally mean finish him. We're gonna use a campfire after this, just to get rid of that nasty stress we received. Yeah, cannot really do anything with him, really. Okay. Then we should get a nice, clean attack from him, and then we're done. Okay. Dodge stone. I'm gonna keep that in favor. Oh no, I'm gonna dump the holy water. And let's camp. Eat food. We have food for one more hunger event. We can do another quarantine, I think. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And encourage on him. Then reflection is quite nice for the accuracy. Surprise is also good. I'm just checking if I still want to do the same things as before. I actually already cannot do that because I already did a... No, actually, no, that's not even true. I used the same abilities, so if I really want to, I can use the same abilities. So that means tracking and reflection, and then 2 more points for something, which is probably going to be a stress resistance. Yes, indeed. Who do we want to protect more? The Plague Doctor, who is level 1 something, and then the Bounty Hunter, who is level 0 something. So let's protect him. He is probably suffering from more stress. And then we are done. Once again an ambush, of course. Maggots! Ah, maggots! But that's fine. That is fine. Emboldened vapors on our leper. Not that we need that, actually. Okay, grave nibbles. They always cause a bit of stress. Especially if they crit. Really annoying, because I try to, you know, get rid of that with the campfire, but basically these ambushes, I think, have been added to the game to make campfires a little bit more of a risk. Yeah, I can see why they would do that. Maybe I get another chance to heal with the occultist, because he could definitely do with a nice crit heal on himself. Aye, that one resisted. Grave nibble. Bit of stress, right? Yep. But no stun, so that's good. 12 more hit points for him, that's great. He is looking a lot better now. So we can finish off the last enemy. Okay, let's grab that stuff. Okay, and move everyone back to their respective positions, which I am going to do in the most... No, actually this is already correct. Okay, well, that was... I did that better than I thought I would. Ew, okay, that is Thanatophobia. Maybe you need to use holy water for that? Don't really... I'm not really sure about that. I don't have any holy water left, right? No, so... I said left, right. Anyway, it's still gonna give me a buff, just a little bit lesser of one. I don't really know. What is the buff? 20 damage? Oh, 20% damage. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. And we may as well use this, just for fun. That restores your torch sight completely, by the way, in case you didn't know. Okay, we got a surprise, which is good. Do we want to pull? No, we want to embolden. Actually, he used to be in the 4th position. But anyway, that's all fine. I don't think that really matters. Do we like the stress damage less? We're gonna pull him to the front. And a Q. That's already 2 enemies down, and they didn't even have a chance to act yet. Maybe a flashbang on this guy. He also moves to the front. Ah, well, that's cool. And he's probably useless, right? Well, he missed, so that's useless enough for me. Yeah, Abyssal Artillery, maybe. Weakening Curse. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We'll be fine. We'll be absolutely alright. Okay, finish him. Although we're not gonna finish him. And Bayonet Job is obviously not a very powerful attack. And he is down. Only the Graveyard, not the Graveyard Slash. His name is Bone Soldier. Okay, only the Bone Soldier is left now, and we are gonna kill him. Not with this character apparently, because he cannot reach that position. So, Abyssal, and that gets us the kill. Okay. I don't really need that stuff. And there's still gonna be at least one more room battle. It is worth keeping that in mind. I mean, it's obvious because, you know, that we haven't completed the mission yet. But do we want to embolden or pull? I think we want to stun. Oh, going for option 3. Okay, yeah, okay. Pull him to the front then. Yeah, I kind of didn't want to risk that one of the other ones. Oh, they were stunned. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Ah, well, we'll be fine. Look at that. We'll be absolutely alright. We got 2 damage and another 0 damage, so that's a very good first round. Embolden him now. Hopefully that allows us to kill the Bone Defender a little bit more quickly. Actually, we're going to use the uppercut to push him back so that he is useless again. The Bone Soldier could still deal some damage, but that cannot possibly hurt us that much now, can it? Especially if we curse him with the Weakening Curse. Doesn't matter at all though if he cannot even land a blow. We, however, are quite proficient at that. Giving the Leper a little bit extra accuracy is really the way to go. Anyway, yeah, embolden him again. Then we're gonna pull with the Occultist next time. Oh, well, never mind. Actually, that might not have been the cleverest thing to do. Let's weaken him in that case. He's not stunned. We can try to stun him again though. Yay! Okay, kill. Yeah, excellent. Does this give us the quest? We'll find out in just a second. I kind of... tricky. I guess... I cannot... It's so annoying that you cannot see how far you still have to go. I think I still need to do 2 more rooms, so we can probably do that with the current torchlight. So I guess I'm gonna dump the torches then? Okay, we still have to do 1 room battle. Okay, we should be fine, even without the torches here, so... And the battle is gonna be in the last room, though. So our torchlight is going to be at its lowest. But considering how well we've done so far, we should still be more than okay. We don't have any trinkets, right? That depend on the torchlight. No. No. Probably should have checked that before if I don't even know if I could have. Oh, and we also have a fight in the hallway. I did not consider that. So that was kind of an oversight on my part. But with the surprise, I think we'll be alright. And if we do this... Yeah, he resisted. Oh well, that's fine. Let's embolden our leper again. I really love this composition. It's so... And I love to pull and everything, so that's great too. And the leper with his double attack after being emboldened by the Plague Doctor is awesome. Although obviously I should probably try to find out how this strategy holds up when you are doing higher difficult dungeons, because this is of course only apprentice level, even though our characters are not leveled up that much. Of course they do carry very good trinkets. I mean, the legendary bracer, for example, with the fortunate armlet is a very nice combination on the leper. That attack deals extra damage against stunned units, so that was a no-brainer. And once again, I don't really know what to do with him. Her, once again, I make the mistake of assuming that she is a he, and she is most definitely not a he, but a she. At least that I've... yeah, she looks more like a she than as a he. Anyway, never mind. I don't need that. Don't need that at all, no I don't. Cannot safely interact with this. I'm gonna risk it though. Stashed loot. Excellent. We don't have any holy water. Still gonna risk it though. Oh, deadly disease. What is so deadly? Creeping cough. That is not good. That makes the last battle perhaps a little bit more interesting. Okay. I probably should have eaten the last of our food, but it doesn't really matter all that much. Pulling them to the front. Okay, gonna do that in a second then. Stun the back row. I also could have emboldened, but we'll do that next time. Okay, and a chop. Wow, okay. Haha. You wouldn't think that his damage was reduced, but of course he still has the buff from the statue from a few corridors back. Let's pull him. Okay, knife in the dark. A crit though, so he still deals some stress damage. That is fine. We'll be fine. We'll be more than fine even. Okay, Emboldened. Yes, that's what I was looking for. I haven't done that yet, and that allows us hopefully to get rid of these two birds with one stone. He, however, can do that. He may as well not have though. Okay. What to do here? A pull brings him all the way to the front and gets rid of the corpses. Blight him? I don't know. Haven't done that today yet. 5 damage. He's probably gonna get a turn. No, he isn't. Okay, well that's good. The leper went first. And we didn't need any of the shovels. Wow, okay. I'm gonna eat the food, even though I really don't need to. Money. Busts. Yep, that's fine. I know, because we went into all of the rooms. And heirlooms. What are we going to get here? Okay, we can take all of that. How much gold did we get in total? Quite a lot, I think. Yeah, that's pretty damn nice. 20,000 again. And that was the main objective of this dungeon run, so that's pretty good. And how many busts? And quite a nice amount of quests as well. Oh, quite a bit of quirks, apparently, too. Misses the spot, that's not too bad. Minus 10% stress resistance isn't the worst thing in the world either. Early riser is cool. Healer's gift. Thick-blooded. Obviously all positive quirks and not replacing anything because they're only low-level characters. Okay. So they all have leveled up as well, I believe. Yes, they have. And now, quite possibly... I don't have enough crests yet, I don't think. Oh, I do. Okay, so I could upgrade that. But I might need the crests for something else. No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay, so then this is the monumental occasion that when I upgrade the sanitarium to its fullest capacity. Okay, I'm gonna remove quirks in between episodes, I think. What else is there? Of course, we might have some new interesting person arriving. Not really. I mean, I have already a couple of Hellions, although I do love that class. Probably should bring out a Hellion again in the future. Maybe one of them has very nice quirks. Meditator. Well, definitely not her. But maybe a Crusader, robust. No, we're fine with the people that we have at the moment. So, okay, so we're now at level 6 with the ruins, apparently, which is good. Which also gives us more champion level missions. I could, of course, go for those. I mean, I do have a lot of level 5 characters, but I want to finish off these bosses. And after the Fulminating Prophet, I've been really reluctant to do so. And also, I kind of lost a lot of veteran level characters, so I cannot really take on the bosses that well. I think next, not necessarily next time, but the next boss I will take down is probably going to be the Brigand 12 Pounder. I also have to say that I love that trinket. That's very nice. Increased stun skill chance. Increased... Does he have a... Oh, well, it's not that great, honestly, because his stun skill only works from the first and second position. Where is it? Oh, right there. Hence from the Abyss. So... It is interesting, but it's more about landing his debuff. And in that regard, it could be pretty good. And 1% extra crit chance is also quite nice. Obviously, the Ds are going to be good, and the money is not unreasonable. So that looks a very likely next target. And then I think I'll go with the Swine King. Yeah, I think so. The Swine King is really just one big target that you have to get rid of, so that's not really that big of a deal, I guess. And then we have the Ruins. Really, I don't really want this trinket. I already have one of those, and it is 15% extra virtue chance. Is far from a guarantee that you will get a virtue. It doesn't, in my opinion, I don't know what the base chance is, but I don't think that it makes it very likely that your heroes will become virtuous instead of afflicted. Anyway. Yeah, probably next time. I think it's time to take down the Brigand's 12 Pounder. If we have the people to do that, though. That is the big question. But I will find that out in between episodes. That being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you will join me next time. See you then.